Under the L by Liam Hogan. 12 o'clock, Emma asked. Noon, lass, tomorrow, when the sun is at its highest. That's when you'll meet the love of your life. Outside Primark? Third window from the left. Emma stared at the matchmaker's table. It was strewn with almanacs and tarot cards and star charts. A crystal ball covered in a gauzy scarf hadn't, thankfully, been brought into play, but everything else had, from a lengthy perusal of her sweaty palm to waving crystals around on pieces of cotton thread. Are you sure about this? Quite, the matchmaker / fortune teller replied. That'll be 50 quid. Emma had tried the dating apps. Of course she had, from Tinder to Bumble, but she had quickly become discouraged. All the men seemed to be lying about something, whether it was their careers, their intentions, or more ridiculously, their height. What? They didn't expect her to notice when they rocked up shorter than Emma's 5'9". The advert in the newsagent's window had led with guaranteed success. She'd hardly expected a lengthy questionnaire, a techie crunching the numbers before a computer spat out a name, an offline dating agency. Instead, a woman whose nose and ears betrayed her advanced age stooped on the basement doorstep at the address listed, peering owlishly through bottle-thick lenses. You're here for our matching. Emma flustered. Yes, the ad in Smithy's, it said, I've more than one iron in the fire, girl. Come in, you're letting all the heat out. Can you at least describe my match to me? Emma asked, fumbling for her purse. Somehow she knew the matchmaker wouldn't take credit cards. Doesn't work that way. The crone softened. Just be there. It'll all come good. Promise. Or your money back. Emma wondered if, should she ever have the courage to ask for a refund, she'd find the woman gone. Or maybe she'd belligerently deny having ever promised anything, or worse, accuse Emma of messing up her one chance of happiness by not following the crone's exact instructions. Noon, indeed. Back home, she tackled her younger by a decade brother for astronomical information. Sammy, she asked, all innocent, when's noon? Sammy looked up from his iPad. Unlike other kids his age, he was probably watching some science lecture or another. Well, he said, thoughtful, it's winter, so you don't have to worry about daylight savings. But high noon varies according to your latitude. It does? Emma interjected, unsure if latitude was the one that went east to west or north to south. Sammy nodded, solemn. Before the railways, towns used to run their own local times. Tell you what, bring up the weather app for this postcode. Okay. C, the sunrise and sunset times. Split it down the middle, that should give you solar and meridian noon. Thanks, geeked another look. Emma kept checking the time on her iPhone. The real problem wasn't being in the right place at noon. It was being there at all. The one thing she couldn't do, mustn't do, was to be seen lurking outside Primark. Her so-called friends would never let her forget it. The third window on the left was occupied by a huge red poster. Not yet Christmas, and already the sales had begun. She wavered. stood by the M&S food hall on the other side. She'd done Sammy's trick with the Times, was waiting until the last minute before crossing the road. But what if she got it wrong? Maybe she should have asked her brother to calculate it, but then he'd want to know why, and it didn't bear telling. 50 quid for this! She craned her head to look up at the pale blue sky. The sun was around somewhere, but her side of the street was deep in shadow, and the low angle of the sun cast that shadow all the way to the other Primark side. Reluctantly, she crossed, stood under the L of sale. She kept squinting up at the rooftops of the buildings opposite. She couldn't see the sun, but the dazzle around the chimney pots told her it was up there. And then, like clouds parting, a shaft of sunlight snuck between two of the chimney stacks, falling directly on her like a spotlight in a theatre. You too, said a soft Irish lilt beside her. Her dazzled eyes struggled to make out the speaker. Red hairs, freckles, wearing sunglasses, as if prepared for this moment. Me too what? Had this girl been to the fortune teller as well? Were they both waiting for the same bloody guy, the same perfect match? If so, Emma was going to do more than ask for a refund. She'd tear the old crone apart. It was made worse that her competitor was so undeniably cute. The sun only hitting the spot on one day a year, on the solstice, exactly at noon. That's what, the girl replied, a whimsical smile in the sparkling light. Emma almost nodded her head, as if this was carefully planned. But then she thought about all those untruths on the dating sites. I didn't know, she admitted. I mean, I knew it was noon and the solstice, but not this. I guess I'm here mostly by chance. An arm snaked through hers. Lucky you. I'm Alice. When the fortune teller wandered past on the other side of the road, long after the sun had continued on its way, dipping the sale sign back into shadow, neither girl noticed, too engrossed in conversation. A conversation that would last for a further 2 hours over lunch in a pub Alice knew, tucked away from the Christmas shopping frenzy, and then be picked up the evening after at a wine bar Emma chose. The crone nodded in satisfaction and gave herself 5 stars on Yelp.